can we play now, please?
Well, I was just realizing that I actually hadn't turned the microphone volume on.
Mm.
So, to answer your question,
What is Orphan?
Orphan might be what we're supposed to destroy from Cocoon.
To become Ragnarok.
Well, like, as I think we're supposed to become Ragnarok to then destroy Orphan.
Which is Cocoon?
Well, Cocoon is the planet, and I think Orphan represents Cocoon.
Well, none of this makes any sense. And I have officially played 75 hours of this game.
Yes. It's actually my biggest disappointment with the game is I really...
Go away, pups.
Like, it's a trilogy. And, like, I've got some Opera Omnia-based spoilers about some thing coming, like, some special thing of, like, oh, this is our big bad. Because in Opera Omnia, you kind of run into, like, all of your villains and find out what they are about. You know, like, you run into Sephiroth, and they're like, oh, this is what Sephiroth was trying to do. You run into Kefka, and they're like, this is what Kefka's trying to do. And now I've run into a dude from 13, and they're like, this is what he's trying to do. And they're like, and you don't remember this, because, you know, this happened a little bit later. And I'm like, is this the plot of 13-2? Because at least it, like, gives me a clear villain, and...
Yeah. Had to give the dogs their food. Well, that sucks that you got that spoiler.
At this point, I'm...
Excuse me.
Like, I meant to ask you last stream whether you had any interest in going into 8 first, or whether you really wanted to go to 13-2. And I think you told me in between streams that you wanted to go to 13-2 instead.
Indeed. I do not want to play Final Fantasy VIII because the graphics are old.
But they look better on computer.
No, they don't. They probably looked better on computer back then. And maybe they are marginally better now than the PSP version of the game.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to be better than the PSP version.
They are still really shitty.
I don't know.
What were people in the past thinking?
I feel like you would enjoy it.
I mostly just watched Alex play it when I was, in high school. That's what I did. I've always been the person who watches other people play video games. Except for this time, I get to play.
I don't know. I think it would be fun, but...
Maybe.
Ow.
Oh!
Ooh, tiny pup.
You just pushed a little dog off of you.
Pushed her back because it hurt when she landed on me, but then she, like, backflipped off my leg.
This little dog needs... There's like a... What is... There's like a bar in front of it. Or is that the TV?
A bar?
Look at the video feed. Across the bottom, there's like a bar across the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that's the top of the monitor. I keep thinking
licks.
I've eliminated that, and it's
No
still
licks.
there.
No licks. What'd you get on your belly? You got like a little blue mark on your belly. What's on your belly? It's like nail polish or something. Like my nail polish that I always
Nail
use.
polish, or is it just like the last remnants of her stitching and stuff from...
No. For when she got spayed? That was like years ago.
It was not years ago.
Oh, no licks. No licks. Little shithead. No, little shithead. No. You are the littlest shithead. To feed. That's what you are. Oh, and we got cats. Incoming. Can I play next?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
This is only my second battle.
Okay. That guy is just standing there. He's a real badass.
I just find it funny when there are like tones in like musical things that make you think of other musical things.
Yeah.
And like for some reason in this game, I keep hearing like a couple of tones where it's like doo doo doo, and I'm like, is the Google Home going off in the middle of a stream? How embarrassing!
Ah. I've never heard that. I think you're crazy. You're just crazy, Brian.
Finally found you.
Alright, get me to the here. Give it to me. I'll play down.
Oh, there's not a orb over there. Okay.
Didn't you get a new controller? That you
I got
wireless
Steam
one?
controller.
Yeah.
No, I did not get the. I never picked that up.
You picked up the wireless Steam controller.
Oh, I did pick up that controller, although that would be Bluetooth. But then the
It's wireless.
sticks are weird.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I don't. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet.
Oh.
But I figured you'd probably want to stick with the Xbox One controller because that's the one we like.
Did you not?
I'm gonna try and adjust that camera while you're running.
Okay. Oh shit. I almost forgot how to play.
I'm going to mute you for a moment.
Okay. Right, I can't see. Okay, I'll look over here.
Time for the beatdown.
Thanks. Take down the enemy.
Now or never.
That was the opposite of what needed to happen.
Thank you.
Yeah?
As I unlocked the thing that like locks it down. Keep it from going up and down willy-nilly, and it just basically immediately fell.
Aw.
A button cycle again.
Oh man, they're doing dispel building. Or dispel. Or whatever that removes buffs.
Rude.
Diversity.
Let's go.
Made those buffs with our own hands.
I know.
They're like artisanal.
You have such. Oh, he's talking.
A diverse party, and we're. Yes.
We're
By
hoping.
which I mean it's. Oh God.
You're going down.
We're really hoping for them to start sending us the checks soon. They said it's in the mail.
That's a different check.
What?
Like I occasionally work for them. They're sending us a check, but it's not It's not for advertisement dollars.
Well, you know. Maybe they'll send you another check. This is like really hard.
I believe the term you're looking for may be monotonous.
Yeah. Well, I think they're like the first people that I've seen, or this is like the first enemy that's removed buffs from us.
I think it's happened one other time, but not often. That's right.
What are more viewers who may use Sodus' services?
Somebody go tag Will. Hey Will, you should send Brian a check because occasionally Bob watches him play video games.
Okay, we're gonna relentless assault this mother. It's a mother. That felt like 2 battles. It was so long. It's like, you know how you're playing D&D and your party is just like way too strong? So you like, all you can do is add more HP to the boss.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
that kind of...
what are you doing? What if that thing decided to fight you?
That's true. What if it turns me into Ragnarok to kill Cocoon?
If that's what's happening.
Oh, I saved a new file. I'm sorry. It's gonna slow things down now.
I will end you.
Damn, that's mean. And here I thought you liked me. But yeah, it kind of feels like we've gotten to the point where they're just adding HP to each enemy to make him, you know, the fight last longer so that the players don't get bored.
I do find it funny. I do generally try to wear some, like, Final Fantasy gaming shirt. Or, like, gaming at least. So I've worn the Super Nintendo Exploded shirt.
What is this thing? Oops.
I don't know. You have an ability to tell you that.
Oh, I have a technique, actually, not an ability. Are they the same thing?
No.
No?
One of them's a Jabberwocky and the other one's a Bandersnatch.
Oh my god. Oh shit, we gotta go to diversity right away.
I don't know, Bob. It's entirely possible that I would just claim that I have such a dedicated fan base that they wear t-shirts like I do.
Oh my god. It's like immune to everything. And that one's weak to everything. Oh, okay, so they're like opposites.
Something like that.
No, look, they're exactly opposites.
Except one's half physical, the other one's immune physical, one's immune magic, and half...
Whatever, it's the best they can do. Without making them, like, too easy to kill.
Yeah.
Can I do I have time to Ruthless? Or Synergy? No, I don't. We're just gonna keep...
We do have Ruthless.
Yeah, let's go to Ruthless. Let's sabotage them. They're not immune to everything.
Bob says we should shun the Bandersnatch.
Is that the...
I think my
one?
biggest concern is we don't have the Vorpal Sword. How are we going to deal with the Jabberwocky at all? Perhaps it will dance at us.
I need to go to diversity. Why are we not putting that thing in the air, Snow? Can you please punch that thing into the air now? Oh my gosh! That's freaky as hell. Did you see that?
Yeah.
His face is like...
The thing that he's not punching into the air must be immune to physicals.
Oh. Well, then he needs to stop hitting it.
But he's using Ruin, which is a magic attack for commandos.
Hi, little pup. We're gonna try some Ruthless. There we go. They got a pretty low stagger point, it seems. Right, it's your job to monitor the chat.
I am. Oh, not a Jub Bird.
Shit.
Turn the tide.
We're not turning the tide. The tide turner's a different one.
Let's wrap this up.
Oh my gosh, it's still, like, has over half of its HP. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yep.
I think it's healing. I think it's getting healed.
Actually, yeah, that's just... It
yeah.
is. There's healing happening.
Oh gosh, it's healing itself. We're gonna Relentless Assault. It's all the way healed, Brian! And then it gets staggered immediately and it doesn't fucking matter!
Maybe try fighting the other thing?
Yeah, I guess I'll try. It should have, like... We'll try the Jabberwocky. Even though that's staggered. And we'll go to diversity. Can you please heal?
Thank you.
Thank you. I like how they have, like... It looks like they have, like, blonde hair on, like, the side of their head, like a... Like, normal people hair.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Kiraha. Would it be Kiraha?
I don't know, because I would... Maybe it's Kiraja?
Try eating a Snickers bar. What does that mean?
I believe he's suggesting that to take out the Jabberwocky, we should go Snicker Snack.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember all of that. The Jabberwocky, I don't remember all the references to that. I'm sorry.
But you played more of American McGee's Alice than me, I think.
No, I didn't. Alex did.
That's fair.
And I probably watched her play it. Okay, so now we have that one staggered. Maybe we can kill it while it's still staggered.
Yeah, well, I think part of it is the fact that What's-His-Face is dealing enough damage because he's able to use his full physical.
That's true. He's our big, strong dude. Oh, Bob's reading poetry to us.
Beware the Jabberwock, my... Oh, wait. Nope, I missed one. I'm going to take the microphone for a moment.
Okay.
'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome wraths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the Tum-Tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1-2, 1-2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, Calloo Calais, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome wraths outgrabe.
Wow. Did he defeat the Jabberwock? Is that what happened?
Yes, he left it dead.
Oh, good. And hopefully we can do that. Was it the other one that was doing Nature's Blessing? Because this hasn't... Oh, I guess it's trying to heal.
It's trying, but you're just raining down hate.
Well, I do hate it.
You're like, hey, how about fuck you?
How about fuck you? That was a really good story, Bob. Thank you for sharing it. Alright. Oh, I only got 2 stars. Nobody even died. Okay, it's your turn now. That was 2 fights for me. That looked like the CBS logo on the floor. I knew you were a poet, Bob.
I didn't know it.
Where's this
Uh-huh.
pen?
If there is one, I can't see
I
it.
hate when characters start saying things I'm feeling.
All these sea like us.
Oh, that's a feeling I don't
That's
have,
what
Vanille.
Tantalus is going for. Don't you see? Make
Please
us
stop
feel
jumping
guilty,
up and down, dog.
Lose faith. And the second we give up, it's focus time.
Wait till we're broken, slip on the leash.
Are they gonna talk about, like, teamwork
Yeah, well,
stuff again?
When you think about it,
How much they love each other?
having all this empathy it puts us humans at a big disadvantage.
Maybe. But it's also what makes us dangerous.
Fang? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
I'm just
Guess
feeling
the
very
time's running short.
Chris Hemsworth.
It's okay.
It's such a reference, it
mind's
doesn't
made
make
up
any
this way.
sense.
Is Vanille going to be Chris Hemsworth?
Cocoon Alpha.
Chris Hemsworth wasn't Ragnarok.
Guess we will.
I love you.
Do I have the wrong? No, Chris Evans is Captain America. Chris Hemsworth is Thor Ragnarok.
Was he Ragnarok in the movie?
Kind of.
I don't remember.
Ragnarok's the War of the Gods, so the fact that he goes back to fight Hela means he kind of is.
That's true. Empathy is definitely dangerous.
It is, because you're all like, I feel sorry for that person.
I'm not gonna kill them. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, you're so tiny. You have the biggest yawns. I love this dog so much.
Bob, once I felt empathy. And then I used that empathy for nefarious purposes.
What was that? Oh.
Nefarious.
I used to have empathy, but then I worked in a call center for almost 10 years. Oh my goodness. You're the reason I don't have any kids, puppy. Yes, you are. Come here. She's like, nah, fuck that.
Cat's like, I am good.
I like
You have a nice day.
I like when I get the other like the white cat is really dumb and she will literally lay on top of Susie Q if she wants attention. Like if Susie Q's on my lap and the white cat wants attention, she'll just like lay right across her. It's like, this is where I'm gonna be. Yeah, it really empathy. It's really hard to be empathetic in a call center. I understand. Like, I had to reset my password for my, I had to have my password reset for my, like, online school account, like, for SNHU, like, literally 4 times. Like, it was ridiculous, and I felt so bad calling back, because I know they have a record of all of my help desk tickets of me calling back and being like, listen, I need my password reset. But the problem was they have your password can't be anything close to what your previous password was. So I had to keep changing it to something I didn't remember.
Next time, try Frabjous Day.
Frabjous Day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's from the Jabberwock.
Yeah.
Wait, so
That's
was
the day they killed the Jabberwock. It was a Frabjous Day.
Oh.
And then Johnny Depp will do a weird dance.
Okay.
Kaloo Kalay.
Oh my god. I have no idea what you're talking about. I love you, though.
Look, it was nonsense by a guy who, last time I heard, probably wrote the book to get away with taking photos of young children.
Wow. It's a lot of effort. I mean, it's really not that hard to just take pictures of children.
Do you have any idea how hard it was in the Victorian age when you had to stand still for like 20 minutes to get a photo to come out?
Oh, that's true. Come here, Grey Cat. You've never been on stream before.
So there's like oh, there's an asshole in front of the door.
Oh, that guy is an asshole. He's gonna make a sword at us. Actually, he's a different color than the last one.
He's gonna make a different colored sword at us.
He's kind of like really fun colors, like Chinese New Year.
It's probably like a secret thing up there. And like over there too.
Puppies, go away.
But I really want to be done with this
all
game.
of you. I love both of you so much. Oh, why does he forge a blade immediately? Can you stop him from doing that?
Probably not.
It's nice that he can only have one at a time, though. You should be attacking the sword, though. The sword does more damage.
Sword does damage, but if I kill him, the sword goes
Don't forget to
away
leave for
too.
him. See how you're doing all of the different attacks right now?
Turn the tide.
It got a hit on her after she cast Kiraga.
Yeah, if you killed him, then he would
Moobot's,
stop forging.
Moobot's really helpful with that.
Yeah. I should get Zach to come watch us stream. Because he's talked about streaming Magic. Even though he's an asshole.
I agree. Brother is an asshole.
Okay, I like him anyway. Even though he stole our date night. Hey, technically I'm supposed to be playing now.
Are you? I thought I only fought one thing.
Well, no, you lost, so you have to hand it off to me. You lose your
Oh,
turn.
that's true. Oh. Died again, so here you go.
Just like that.
What's wrong with you, Heather? It's National Barbecue Day, and you decided to make chicken with ranch powder instead of some sort of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you can put ranch powder on meat, apparently. And it tastes good.
That's not bad.
I thought it was really good. I'm gonna sneak over there. Maybe I can sneak up on his butt. Oh no, he's already seen me. That's... Do I have any of these things? What do these do? Is this the one I want?
That one does... I mean, none of them are the sneak up on people one.
Yeah.
But Aegisol does a bunch of, like,
Fun
protection stuff.
Is this Orphan? Is this sword guy Orphan?
No, he's immortal.
That's his name, Immortal.
Yeah. He's all like, here we are. Born to be king.
Do I have to leave her that too?
Cheetos.
Oh shit.
You should probably go diversity as soon as
I
possible.
know! I am. Oh, is moon cheese keto? I thought they would have added some sort of starch to it. I think the blade, wow, it doesn't have any bad stuff.
What am I virtue signaling about?
Oh my god!
How can it
Okay,
end like this?
how did that happen? Can we not die this time?
I'll see what I can do.
Stop virtue? What do you... Going diversity.
Oh.
Oh. Ha. I didn't think about it. It is a pretty... Well, no, our team is not really that diverse. I mean, we got 2 pink-haired girls, to be honest.
Hey,
Hey.
how not diverse can our team be? We have, she's from another planet.
Yeah.
We're literally not racist because we have literally different races.
Ah. I think we're gonna
They all
find...
happen to be white, but that's fine.
When there are, in fact...
Probably our Eurocentric beliefs that make us think they're white. They're probably all Japanese.
That's true. What are you doing? God, could you imagine, like, picking out each skill, like, how long it would fucking take? Okay, don't bother messing with, or, levering the sword. Because the sword is normal on everything. And you'll figure it out as you attack it. Yeah, sorry. Saz is just not very good.
He's not bad. He's got things that he's good at, but
He's just...
I'm filling that role already.
We had to, like, Brian and I actually, like, argued a little bit about who was going to be on our party. And I kind of wanted to change back and forth with, like, everybody.
I
And
told her she was welcome to, but I would change it back as soon as I got the controller again.
Even though everybody levels up together, they all get the same XP. But it's like, I don't know, he just likes these same characters. And he let me keep Snow in the party. Because I think Snow is hot. Okay, I don't think we could do this. I think we should probably just quit this game and never pick it up again. It's probably kind of where I'm leaning on it.
See that's loser speak.
You can try again. I never want to do this again.
That's maxed out.
Oh yeah? You know a surefire way we can win, Bob? What's that? Now I have to wait 2 minutes.
Well, Bob, one problem. It is, in fact, 2019. There's no
you're
disk
right.
in the system. There's no disk drive in this computer.
That's true, there is not one. Is there? I thought there wasn't that one.
There might be actually in this one.
Yeah, you know what? Joke's ruined. There is, in fact,
Thanks for
Driving
shitting
it.
on my joke, Heather.
Sorry. My computer doesn't have one, though.
Yes, we were playing on the Steam version. That was the second copy of Final Fantasy VII. But we are using an Xbox One controller, so that's also equally confusing on that one.
Ooh. It's batteries o'clock, Brian. On my waifu's game. Isn't that when all your...
If they're not giving you actual batteries...
You just call it batteries o'clock. Isn't that when everything resets?
No, there's some very specific times that just you can collect batteries in the dorms.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to, I just got that.
Who needs an SSD anyway?
I do. It's taken our startup times from, like, pretty high to, like, right through the floor.
Well, it totally fucked up the laptop, though, for a little bit, so... We put SSDs in everything. Ooh, you should show Bob my little computer. It's really cute. He made me a little computer.
You should take a picture and send it to him, because that'll be easier.
I'll do it sometime. Ooh, we have a new event.
Those are all options, Bob, and I certainly like to keep my options open. But I also like to continue playing games.
Oh my goodness, is this the advice that you give in your tech support job? I don't know if I would call you for help. Bob. I was saying it's Bob. If I don't want to win. I mean, if we could never play games again, I think we'd probably win at life.
I don't know if that's winning at life. I mean, if that's life, I'm good.
You're good?
Don't need a life.
When you can play games and have your wife watch you play them all the time?
When I can play video games, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. Some protection. I'm not really going to do more there, so let's go there. Alright.
No, I have no girls. That's not good.
Follow my lead. Thanks. Let's go. Thank you.
Are you actually not dying this time?
Right this second.
Does she have does Vanille have raise? Yeah, she does. Apparently.
She has life.
Is that better than Rave?
Yeah, it's not a technique, it's an ability.
Ah. Well, that's not as good then, because she can only do it when she's a medic.
Follow my lead. Thanks. Move on instinct.
Has he made another sword yet?
I haven't taken out his first sword yet.
Oh.
Going straight after the immortal, and it's death by 1,000 cuts.
That's good.
There we go, and now it's staggered. Come on. There we go, Snow.
So let land.
Oh dear.
After this fight, we should take a quick 10-minute break to let the dogs out. And potty. For the dogs to potty, not for me.
You want to just take the dogs out while I'm fighting this?
Nope. They can wait.
Move on instinct. Let's go. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
We've almost got him.
Thanks. This battle is ours.
I'm not. I'm trying to stay focused.
That's what Snow says, don't get cocky. It was not about you.
Was it not? I thought it was about me. Me saying that I almost had him.
Oh, you might have.
Bring it.
There we go. Oh, it was about us. Sorry. Alright, so we're gonna take a quick break. And we're gonna put the puppies outside, and then we'll be back. Tune into our other channel, Puppies Wandering Around in Our Backyard.
But that doesn't exist.
Oh. I thought it did. I thought it did. Oh my god, no licks. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Brian, press pause. Brian, press pause.
Don't you press pause?
And put the be right back screen up.
And we're back.
We are back. Yay!
Bob, don't you understand that there are some things in life that are important? Like video games.
Ew. Just because we're married doesn't mean we do that. I'm just kidding.
I believe especially because we're married. If all the stand-up comedians are to be believed. Shh, move on, you're drunk. My free subscription thingy for Final Fantasy XIV ran out.
And it wasn't that fun.
It was alright. Bob says it's not World of Warcraft.
Which she does not play anymore.
That
Good for you. I'm glad you were able to quit. Must have been hard.
it's a giant circle. Do I have to go in like the back of the thing? I think that's probably the answer. Bob, you're probably not gonna like this, but I think I soiled it.
I don't think we have to fight the same thing again. I mean,
Oh, you were looking at your phone,
oh, you fought this
but
already?
no, we got down to the first level,
Oh.
and we were literally looking at like that same sword thing.
Thank you.
Oh. And we're like,
And I'm like, I think maybe I have to go in the back of the...
that's what she said?
While not impossible, it does seem somewhat unlikely that the answer is, she said, you're going to have to go in the back of it.
Thanks.
Did you, lever this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes, I think the small and sad answer to Bob's question is, I'm not entirely sure I had to fight that thing in the first place.
Probably not. But you know, we are kind of low level because we're getting our asses kicked. So,
I don't think we're low level. nothing I love more than when something's staggered, and because it's in the middle of some attack animation, it can't be launched, and just Snow uppercutting it as hard as he can.
He does everything. Like,
Thanks.
Just like, launch, 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 launch.
why are the pups? Susie Q! Get your ass back up here. I think she was barking at the cat to play with her. We're speedrunning it. Yeah, we're speedrunning it as fast as we can with this particular game.
What, do you think Snow, with the power of his macrame, can stand up to Tifa?
You mean applique, Brian. Why don't you know your fiber arts well enough?
Maybe he macrame'd his applique.
He could have.
Actually, the only reason I really think Snow is, like, completely outclassed in that fight is because he doesn't have limit breaks.
But he does have an Eidolon.
Yeah, so does she. I mean, she's got... Her summons are arguably better.
That's true.
She just chain Knights of the Round on him the entire time if we're going to bring in summons. No, there's not a backdoor to it. What the... What am I missing here? Oh, I've got to go over there. He's fighting another one of those jerks. Do you wander at all, or are you just permanently there? That's right. It'll be nothing but Tifa, just dolphin blowing him.
What?
That's her move. It's a dolphin blow.
Oh, okay.
She, like, does an uppercut and it summons a dolphin.
Really? I did not know that. Right in the balls.
Turn the tide.
Much to my amusement, Bob, I have a very specific reason why I can't join you in this crusade. And it's the fact that I dislike Hope enough that I think I started liking Snow despite myself. Plus, it seems really petty when you dislike your partner's waifu.
You mean
Or husbando.
Yeah. I just like him because he's like you, and it bothers me because all of your waifus are like the opposite of me. They're like tall, and they're skinny. Well, I mean, of course, our anime partners are going to be skinny.
I don't know.
But-
I think I told you that you bore several resemblances to Tifa that can't be ignored.
Cat, no, you can't do that. You can't do that on the microphone. She came to pose for everybody.
Let's wrap this up.
My silly tailless cat. You hate Snow and Hope? Aw.
Thank you.
What if you guys all just chill out for a few moments? Or not.
Paradox,
You're not even immune to
Aw,
that.
did you just meow into the microphone? You're such a little princess.
Thanks.
You're my little princess. I love you. I love you. Oh, I'll just not get along. They are not the best characters, I'll give you that. Their
You also
motivation.
put the game down pretty early on, didn't you? Like, Saz is great from when you first meet him. I think I like lightning a lot more early on
licking.
because she reminds me so much of, like,
Stop licking.
she kind of is a female Cloud. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it takes Hope. It takes Hope longer than that, but he gets okay.
Oh, so you were barely out of chapter 1 when you stopped playing.
It's well out of chapter 1, but it's definitely not even out of the tutorial at that point.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to smack you in the face, cat. Yeah,
Thanks.
I can see, like, there's always a list of games that we're gonna play. You know. It just feels good to say that it's on the list, that you might go back and play it. Oh, puppy.
Heck, half the reason we're streaming is partially so I could make good on those.
Yeah.
Like, we've been meaning to go back and play Final Fantasy XIII since our disc broke.
Yeah. Why is Speedy so stressed out right now?
I think she's just hot.
I'm hot too.
Thanks.
Be careful.
Thank you.
Well, you did power on your PS4 to play Kingdom Hearts. And the PS4 can stream to a, you can download like a PlayStation 4 app for your PC that lets you stream directly from the PS4 to it. That's how I streamed Kingdom Hearts 3.
Thanks.
Yeah, the trick to playing this game and streaming it is to point out continuously that the story doesn't make any fucking sense.
So I'm really, like, I'm surprised that this is the Final Fantasy game they chose to make 2 sequels to. So something must have happened in 2 to make 3 worth.
Thank you.
They made 2 sequels to 10.
No, they made 1 sequel to 10.
No, because they had the one with the girls' party one.
Yeah, it's 10 too.
Yeah, then they made another one.
They did not.
Oh. I thought they did. I'm fucking with the cat. Ow! Ow!
Never
Why
the
are,
wisest idea.
why are you biting me? I'm
Because
just.
you are fucking with her.
I was just scratching her. See my cat. I love this cat so much. Oh my god. My cow cat.
Yeah, and like, you've seen my. Like, I think you popped in when I was playing Batman, which I was doing through the Xbox One, which has a similar functionality, but my Xbox One's old enough that is the thing I'm blaming for why it lags a little bit while I'm streaming. The PS4 I had almost no problems with.
Xbox never sent you a new Xbox.
No. I mean, I was really hoping that,
Yeah.
but it was unlikely at the time.
I know. Yeah, all cats... I think that the reason that cats sit on people is because they want to assert, like, dominance over them. It's not about love. And then if, like, you sneeze or move a little bit and they run away, that's, like, you're taking it back. You're, like, you know, you're asserting dominance over them. Because they always run away.
I don't know. I never quite buy that. Like, they're not social animals as far as that classification goes, but I do think they have some fondness for you.
I hope so.
Sometimes that fondness probably... It's like why they think a lot of the behaviors of cats are just them looking at you and going, you're a really big shitty cat.
Here, have a dead bird. I brought this for you to learn how to hunt.
Yeah. I don't think they necessarily hate all people. I think it's that they have disdain for all people.
I don't know if it's...
Cats are the animal equivalent of a British explorer from the 1700s. Oh my, you poor savages. Well, we'll get to building you a school right away.
Alright, give me that controller. My turn.
Well, I'm gonna go guess to the cutscene.
Okay. So they can talk about friendship again? Or something. What? That was a weird conversation. Be careful, okay?
I'm the one you want.
I can't do her weird accent.
He's like, fight me, you bitch. Oh, the excitement. On stream. Upgrading weapons.
Oh boy. Aren't you glad you tuned in?
Almost forgetting to save. This button.
He fell asleep. You know, the lag on the stream is enough that I'm not sure what we were saying at the time that you fell asleep, so...
I was probably talking about upgrading with excitement.
Ah.
Here you go. There's cutscene time for you.
It's not really a cutscene, I'm just, you know...
Oh, it's a
camera
battle, I
walking.
think.
Oh my gosh, I have to fight something again? Wow, there's just one guy here. He must be a real badass. Have we ever fought anything like this before?
I think he's a Sith of some sort.
Oh shit.
You should go to,
Okay.
combat clinic.
Yes, I know. I get it. Is he also from the Jabberwock?
I didn't catch his name.
It's like Waldeslis.
Vladislaus?
Yeah. Hey, I wanted some of that.
Trust me, there's plenty more.
So is he from the Jabberwock as well?
No.
Ah. Oh, I forgot to check his Libra.
It's weak to everything. Don't attack him during mounting contempt if you can. I don't know for certain, but it definitely sounds like an attack where he hits you harder if you hit him.
Ah. Thank you, actually. He jumps out of the way when you try to hit him. If you see him doing mounting contempt and I'm attacking... Oh. No, I want to do premeditation. Stop!
Let's wrap this up.
Much appreciated.
Snow is dead. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I saw.
I killed him.
You can do it.
You didn't tell me I was in mounting contempt. I should
You're in
go-
mounted contempt.
Oh, what should I go to? Premeditation? Or I should die?
No, just
How can it end like this?
What should I go to not be attacking him?
press B.
No, because we want to be able to do something. You got a message or something. It's a Facebook message. You got this. Oh shit. Brian, you didn't even put the gate up. Or can you put the gate up? Yeah, boy, puppy. What happened? Did you die immediately?
No, your chair arm is at the exact right spot to, like, when you shift sometimes you drop my elbow.
Oops. Sorry, not sorry. Don't attack
Stop.
it. Do something else that kills you immediately.
How can it end like this?
Put it in combat clinic next time.
Yeah, it's probably the best idea.
Sweet.
Google it there.
Now where do I go? Over here. Hey, orphan. We're here to do something. Don't know what it is.
I don't think that's orphan.
Oh. Did you put final chapter in our stream title, by the way? Husband.
Hold on. I said, let's see how long the final chapter is.
Ah. Diversity. Oh shit, combat clinic. It's a good time to be doing what I'm doing right now. Yeah, it did a lot less damage when I didn't attack it during
Much appreciated.
during that. Brian,
Huh?
I said it did a lot less damage when I did not attack it during mounting contempt.
Yeah. That one, it apparently is also charging. So,
Oh, I forgot to Libra it.
I think it says, it's basically saying that your idea of kicking over as quickly as possible when it starts to do mounting content to Sentinel is
Much appreciated.
probably the best idea.
Panic.
Yeah. I need to do this. I want to be able to like sabotage it or stuff.
One of them,
We'll try it. See if it works.
I was going to say, one of the Sentinel ones is a sabotage.
Which one?
That one. That's,
It's a synergist.
yeah, look and see what premeditation is.
Well, let me give Vanille some
Much appreciated.
fire.
Let's
Yeah.
wrap this up.
Much appreciated.
Is it mounting contempt? Let's just get one more in here. And then we'll go back to diversity. Oh my gosh, it runs really fast.
Thanks.
Keep healing. Oh shit. It died. By it, I mean Vanille. Give it a second.
She's not an it. She's like New Zealandish. Or Australian. I'm not sure.
Neil lost all her buffs.
Let's wrap this up.
Alright, we'll do this for a few minutes. That's fine. Yeah, we did. Okay, I just want to make sure we did that. Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Don't give up.
We're not. Oh my god, stop killing everyone! It was good that she thought to heal Snow first.
But heal her.
I can't. I'm healing Snow. It's auto.
No, you have a moment to choose.
I know. Now Snow is dead again. We are not going to get any stars on this one. Throw them heals at each other.
We can win this.
Oh my gosh! Vanille keeps dying too. Did you find out what mounting contempt was?
Yeah, that's why I told you to have a sentinel going.
All the time?
So heal Vanille.
Oh. Can you not roll your eyes at me? Thank you, I appreciate it. She's just gonna die again.
It's fine, but then you'll have 2 healers up for a moment.
Alright, we're getting back there.
Much appreciated.
No. Oh. You already swapped. Never mind.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Much appreciated.
He's like going into the...
So, number 1, stop going to protection.
Can you stop?
You've
Tell
already put all the stuff on people. It doesn't matter.
It's all gone. Do you see it? They keep dying.
I get that.
But if I have green bars...
How can it end like this?
I was arguing with you, which is why I wasn't paying attention, okay?
Okay. My point is, when he starts doing mounting contempt, you need to get to the thing fast. So go to combat clinic. And then let him get off a mounting contempt before you swap to diversity.
Well, I'm gonna go get some water. Nah, I prefer water. I don't want to drink any more caffeine.
I'm the one you want. Come on then. appreciated. Come on, then. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
I'll double check, but I don't think so. I've got too many things like kind of crammed into one thing, or into one weekend. It's like we might be able to get some tickets from Heather's dad, and if we can do that, then we'll probably be there.
Turn the tide.
Oh, I got super lucky there.
Let's wrap this up.
Oh, it's so fucking hot.
Has your dad already started working at the park?
Probably. Which one's the high setting? Is it the first one?
Usually.
Much appreciated.
So Bob wants to know if we're joining him at Hershey Park on Saturday.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't really organized. Yeah, I can't really afford that. I'm sorry, and I've got a final to take this weekend, so I've got to
Yeah.
study.
That's what I was saying. Like, if we can get tickets from your dad, we could go.
Appreciated.
How many people are going? I really wanted to go to Knoebels because you can bring your own food there.
Much appreciated.
Oh, that's good.
What's that?
There's 6 people going.
Okay. You're attacking it during Mountain Contempt, Brian.
I'm the one you want. Much appreciated.
Now.
Much appreciated.
Turn the tide.
So you're doing like 2 days at Hershey Park, or you're doing other Hershey-based things on like Sunday?
There's not that much to do in Hershey.
There's the Hershey story.
Yeah.
There's the Chocolate World.
Turn the tide.
I'm the one you want. Come on, then. Much appreciated.
Let's wrap this up.
Much appreciated.
I have asked my dad if he has park tickets yet. He's doing other things. Those are secret.
Damn it!
How can it end like this?
You can have it. message my dad right now.
It launched off that intense, like, real bravery, faith, and haste. That's okay. I wouldn't want you to have to kill us because you're going to Zoo America. Oh god, did I guess it?
I mean, you go to Zoo America when you go to the park, it's free. You just go across the bridge. So. God, I spent so many summers at Hershey Park. Doing the hand stamp trick with my friends. Because I had a season pass and they didn't.
God, stupid rich Hershey girl.
Ha. I wasn't that rich. I wasn't even rich. I'm trying to think of what other things there are to do around here.
Well, there's the Automobile Museum.
Oh yeah, people like that.
There's a, just for Hershey, like I said, there's the Hershey Story, which is basically the Hershey Museum these days.
There's a steakhouse in Harrisburg that was on the Food Network.
Yes.
On Restaurant... What was it? Restaurant Disasters? Basically, somebody came in and fixed the restaurant, and it's really fucking good. So you should go there.
What is that one called?
Dodge City.
Yeah, Dodge City.
Definitely go to Dodge City.
And if you're going to Dodge City, you're right around the corner from the Civil War Museum we spent too much money on. At Dodge City Steakhouse.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but it's one of those places where it's like casual anyway.
Yeah,
There's
I mean
just-
they're expensive for their steaks and stuff like that, but the best thing they have there is something called the Steakhouse Tangler, which is like a burger with like crispy tangled onions and like a sweet sauce. It's definitely not keto, that Tangler. The
but
rest of
it's
the
good.
food is because it's a steakhouse.
Yeah. What else? I feel like we should really be giving him advice because we live around here. I mean, obviously Lancaster is sort of a hike. It's like halfway between your house and here. But yeah, the Civil War Museum is apparently pretty cool. That's out in Reservoir Park. Go over to City Island. Maybe you could get minor league baseball tickets and go see the Senators. They're the...
You can catch Pokemon.
It's a good place to catch Pokemon, too. It's just an island in the middle of the Susquehanna River. And they have a baseball stadium there and miniature golf. Oh man, I kind of want to, like, pretend to be a tourist in the Harrisburg area now.
We've done that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's the State Museum.
Yeah, the State Museum. Which is pretty cool and cheap.
Oh god, now they're like, hey, fight another dickhead. I don't even know what these things that we're running after are.
At the State Museum. Oh man, we are just not good at talking. It is the State Museum. Even though we don't live in a state, we live in a commonwealth. But yeah, it's owned by the government. The government owns it. And I have a friend who's a curator there, so I can't say it's bad because then that'd be criticizing her. So. I'm just kidding. What else?
I was warned of that nonsense.
What's that?
Remember how that last guy was like a bossish guy?
Yeah.
Look, there he is again.
Oh my.
So
Well,
now
we're
he's
supposed
just
to
like a normal dude.
We're supposed to have leveled up a bunch by now.
Why are you in my way? That's what I was saying. You go to the State Museum.
Then you get a steak at the Steak Museum. Wait.
And then you go to Dodge City Steakhouse.
Have you been to
The Broad Street Market open on Sunday?
I don't know if they're open on Sunday. Let me look that up for him. But he lives in Philly. Like, the Broad Street Market is nothing.
Well, I know it's no Reading Terminal Market, but it is still delicious.
There is still delicious things there. No, they are open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Lazy Amish.
It's true. Have you been to the Pennsylvania State Capitol, though? Because that's actually pretty cool, and that's where Brian and I got married.
I feel like Bob might have come to our wedding.
Was he at?
So I'm not sure.
No, I don't think Bob was at our wedding. Yeah, you should definitely see it. It's very pretty inside. It's all marble.
It's kind of a reproduction of the Capitol building in D.C.
It's because you don't like us. I think you were unemployed at the time or something. Sorry, I'm like
Turn the tide.
being an asshole. That was rude. But no, or something. Or you didn't like us that much. That might be why. And we got married like a long time ago.
Yes, it has been 8 years.
And here's to 8 more. Just 8 more. Yeah, that's right. And we offered to let you stay with us that night, but you said that would be weird, and we didn't understand why.
Yeah, our room had 2 beds in it.
Yeah, it would have been fine.
I had to keep chasing Heather.
That's true. I was trying to sleep in the other bed. Am I assuming? I'm hoping for death, to be honest. Because, I don't know, like, I really...
You know, all those backup husbands, it really feels foolish to name them and never use them.
Oh, I mean, I was hoping for my own, no.
Oh.
16 years is really good, and we are definitely, you know, we'll be good at that point. I mean, it's kind of selfish, you know, to try to stay together longer than that.
Yeah.
We've actually been together since 2004. 2004? I thought it was 2002. Oh no, I guess it was... No, it was 2003, because it was like the summer before my senior year, so...
Don't panic.
I can never remember. The only way I can never remember is by Googling when Finding Nemo came out.
We didn't grow up together? Oh, that's the secret. It's like a Lifetime movie with the boy next door. Yeah, Finding Nemo, the day that movie came out was the first date that we went on. Which means that is our anniversary. I think it was June 11th.
Yes.
It was June 11th something year. 2000 something.
June 11th, a long time ago.
Yeah. These guys are like both really hard to beat. Why would they do this to us? Why are you attacking it?
Because I think it's actually a charge attack. I don't think it's actually like I deal more damage when you attack me.
Oh.
Also flashed up mounting attack and I swapped over as quickly as I could.
It's okay, I still believe in you.
Turn the tide.
That's awful kind of you.
Wildest Klaus.
I definitely told you to heal
Don't
to
panic.
raise
Thanks.
snow. Snow start pissing off the things that are hitting me.
Thank you. We can win this.
We survived.
We can win this.
One Vinny will heal him.
You can do it! You're going down!
Oh my gosh, you just want to like
How can it end like this?
stop for the night.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I definitely don't want to stop when we've only been playing for like maybe an hour and a half.
I know. I just don't want you to get too frustrated. You got this.
We survive!
We survive feels like a weird thing to yell like right before you resurrect somebody.
You can do it!
I mean, I guess I get the sentiment, but like, oh, you died. We survive. Well, I'm gonna just bring you back to life.
Turn the tide!
Thanks.
Yeah, it's kind of on the level of Mercy in Overwatch. Heroes never die. I mean, they don't stay dead. They died. Now, Bob. It takes very careful reading of your status effects. But if you do die, then you die.
Wrap this up!
But basically,
Turn the tide!
like basically, I think Phoenix Down cures KO. So it only cures if you're knocked out.
Now or never. It's now or never.
Alright, I'm gonna go let the dogs out. You got this. Or you're just doing yourself, whatever. I don't know. What else?
What did they do? I can't... I'm just boned.
How can it end like this?
Can you see me dying inside? Can't juke around these jerks. Alright, let's try taking out the other guy first. Maybe he's...
Turn the tide.
I think it's possible to do things. Hey, Vanille. Stop casting magic that damages. Vanille, cast in peril.
You can do it. Let's wrap this up.
Much appreciated.
Well done, Vanille. We've wasted this guy being staggered.
Thank you.
Turn the tide.
Thanks. Don't panic.
Much appreciated.
Oh my god, how are both of these still alive?
I'm the one you want.
Because they killed me. The Sanctum Templar cast something that, like, basically, I don't know if it put us to sleep, but pretty much I just waited for the other thing to kill every single character one by one.
Wow.
while none of my characters could do anything. So now I'm trying to kill the Templar first, because at least he's staggerable.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, the sarcasm inherent in me in that was, even if I beat the end boss, is there going to be like a 60-minute cutscene at the end of this game? Quite frankly, I'll almost welcome it, because if there's like a Metal Gear Solid 4 style cutscene where it's like 90 minutes long, maybe they'll actually explain a story.
Turn the tide.
Much appreciated. I'm the one you want.
We survive.
So it's the fun part of the JRPG. I can just assume that it's like, oh, it's a fantastic story, but you have to speak Japanese to really get it. Oh, it's that thing again. Damn it. This is exactly what happened last time. I have no idea how to get...
How can it?
I figured it out right as he hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could still do techniques, so I could use Dispelga or something like that.
Good to know.
Okay, so Starium points to maybe edge us out of this. I also have another idea, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright, Paradigm. It's the one that doesn't seem to be doing as much effectiveness to it for us. This one. That seems about right. There we go, replace that one with Entourage.
Thanks.
But no, I'm really hoping. It's like I'll take a 90-minute cutscene, and what we'll do is we'll just Scooby-Doo our way through the whole story. Turns out old man Bartantalus wanted to destroy Cocoon because he really likes Pulse better. Found it, Heather. The perfect cure for this level.
What?
Ravager, Sentinel, Medic.
Oh, it's just gonna take a lot longer. But it seems to be working.
Thank you.
It does seem to be working. Oh wait, did he? No, he didn't heal. That was stupid.
Yeah, I just have to keep an eye out on when this guy goes like charging mana drive. I get kind of random status effects, and there's one status effect that just messes up my whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to put my foot in the screen. Now you're mine. That sounds kind of sexy.
Depends on if being, you know, belonging to Snow sounds sexy to you. Clinic to get Vanille back up. Stick on Combat Clinic for a moment to do some turbo heals.
Thanks.
Neil, what are you doing?
Let's wrap this up.
Don't panic.
Survive it, survive it. Neil. Damn it!
How can it end like
This
this?
is really frustrating. We might have to grind between this week and next week. Are we live? Because it doesn't
Yes.
say any time on the status window there.
So, the status window is based on my system clock, and my system clock keeps going weird on me.
Oh.
So currently it thinks it's 12:05 p.m.
Well, it is. Somewhere.
What?
It's 12:05
What devil's
somewhere.
magic is this? There's a cheat that just... There's a way to just skip that fight.
Is there really? That one right there?
No, so see over there, that block there with like the glimmery yellowness? You can just go on that. It turns into an elevator, you just ride it right up.
Yeah, but your orphan is still over there.
Who's still over there?
Orphan over there.
Yeah, I gotta go talk to this yellow guy up here, but like... I don't have to fight Vladislaus. Oh,
You have to fight 3 of these guys instead.
that guy's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, without Vladislaus on my neck, I'm not as worried about it.
Yeah. Susie Q! Come here! Oh, you're fucking with the cat. Okay.
Thanks.
I guess that could make sense.
It's my favorite thing to watch. I wish I could put it on screen.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
See if I can fight Sanctum Templars if I don't have to worry about, like, every 2 seconds Vladislaus gonna pop in and just kill me.
Thanks.
I have to record the cat and the dog playing together.
I'm the one you want.
Okay, that's the bad one.
Oh man, I hate wearing a headset.
We can win this.
Does the cat not want to play with you anymore? Are you sad about that? The cat decided to lay down.
Oh, the cat lay down instead of...
Thanks.
Go
Ow.
away.
Yeah. No, I was just talking to a dog. Every time I talk to the little dog, the big dog comes over and wants pets too.
Now, Bob, that is significantly different than $1.03.
Wow. Bob, you are like giving us all this money. Thank you. We're not worthy.
Bob, you've skipped 31 steps.
Bob loves us. He really does. Here's a little dog. Because you donated. No. How are you going to correct it? The total amount is going to be off.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come here.
Much appreciated.
Did you kill it? No, not yet.
There we go. I got one left.
Oh. $3.50?
Bob did the math.
Damn.
So she can get it to all-time top donor, $6.66.
Thank you. You know we're not going to give the money back to you, right? Like, it's ours now. I can buy so many magic cards with that.
Now he skipped like 197 steps.
Now I mean, what's the next step after this one?
I suppose you'll have to wait a week and continue to be entertaining to find out.
Much appreciated.
666. Oh man. I remember when Pokemon Go first came out, anytime somebody caught a Pokemon that like their level was, or their CP was 666, they would always like post screenshots of it. The groups were like, okay, we get it. You caught a Nidoking with 666 power.
I mean, look, Bob, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to tell. That's true. You know, you work hard for your money, so.
Because McDonald's treats them right?
Oh, yeah.
You got to treat me right. Is the way the non-ad version of that song goes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for a while, McDonald's ran an ad campaign that was like, work hard for my money so McDonald's treats me right.
Ah. $666. Oh man. Oh, the cat's sneaking outside.
The screen's down. She's
Oh.
just going and laying in the window.
Oh, okay, good. Because I love that cat, and if that cat dies.
Both she and the gray cat do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if I close it, they'll actually come over and be like, wait, huh?
This was open before. Well, cats are pretty stupid.
What? Who? Who are you not afraid of? Is it this gold lady? I don't know, Vanille. She looks like a tough fight.
Uh-oh. It's this thing again that we're doing, where we go to the place and fight the thing that we haven't fought before.
I don't know if we fought that before. It looks familiar.
Look at those hands. Go Libra it, Brian. What are you doing? These things all have weird weaknesses and stuff. Okay, now check its Libra. I want to see what it does. Brian, check its Libra.
Did I Libra it?
You just Libra'd it.
Okay. I meant to Libra it, but...
Whoa, it's immune to everything, so don't even try to sabotage. I mean, that's up to you. It'll make us look cool.
Get into a donation fight with yourself.
Pick out, like, usernames that, like, send a message, like, you guys suck or something. Or, you know, I don't know. I'm not that creative.
Just Deep Light going back and forth with somebody named Colander Hat.
collared their hat. Are you just gonna do... I don't think you need to do the Ravager Sentinel medic with this one. You might be able to get away with diversity. But maybe do protection, because it's always good to get faith and bravery. You don't listen to my advice.
I did listen to it. Just beating on this thing first while I have it.
Yeah.
I have it staggered.
Of course. Yeah, I was gonna add in after you're done staggering. Oh man. Is it immune to whatever removes its own buffs?
No, I don't think so.
And you know what? Next time you have to fight this and Waldislas. Was that how you pronounce it?
No, I'll die to it like 5 times in a row and then find out that there's like a handy elevator right next to it.
My next donation will be the amount of 666 with the nickname "Don't Watch This Stream." Aww.
Now, your next one donation should be 7.5, so 7.5, and should be by the Surly Beard of Mrifk.
What's that a reference to, Brian?
What do you
need a
think it's a
citation.
reference to?
I don't know.
It's the one thing Bob and I do every year.
Oh, is it a reference to the, what's it called?
You can do it.
Eye of Argon?
Roll credits.
I'm
Told you.
sorry, I don't have the whole story reference. What can I do to make up for it?
Attended enough times that you can at least get that reference.
Yeah? Wow, Bob, did you just follow us? For the first time? It just said you just followed us right now.
No, I don't think so.
It says it on the activity feed.
Oh, I guess so.
It's a different Deeblet. Thanks, Deeblet!
No, that's still Deep Light. Maybe unfollow us and then follow us again.
Ah, well, we really do appreciate that. Maybe I can get my puppy to read the Eye of Argon to us.
Accidentally unfollowed.
Uh-huh.
I get it. Bob, you don't have to lie. I understand. She didn't get a Beard of Mrifk reference.
But what is 7.5? Is that also a reference to it?
That's got to be on my list for like things we should do if I manage to build this channel to have a audience that actually shows up eventually. I realize that'll take a lot of time, so we have a lot of time to prepare ourselves emotionally. Bob over to the house or go somewhere public and
Do
a reading of Eye of Argon on stream.
Oh man. Go away, puppy. You're being annoying. And you're warm. And it's fucking hot in this house. Oh, you're so small. You're so tiny.
It is. It's just one I wouldn't want to waste when I've got like only like 5 viewers in general. Like I have a few ideas like that where I'm like, oh, this would be really cool if I had an audience. Like, if we had a few people. So we should just be that guy from now on. Like at the end of the Eye of Argon, it's like, hey, make sure you follow MZAC Gaming on Twitch because eventually we'll do this on there if we get like enough followers.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
And ring that bell so you get notifications of when we go. I find that amusing that we're like doing that ironically on Twitch. Except at the end of the night, I do upload this to YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
So that's literally a call to action for YouTube that will wind up on YouTube.
Right, look. I scratch her for a little bit. I'll tell you to look in a second. Now look. Oh, she's not doing it now. She was taking her nose and go like this to my arm.
She does that sometimes.
Yeah, she's like starved for attention. No one pays attention to her.
That's a great idea, Bob. I support this idea.
I mean,
Tim winds up angry. He's like, yeah, apparently, like, attendance just drops. Whoever, you know, decided to play Final Fantasy 13 on it, like, people know what that game's like.
The problem
People
is...
ask for refunds for the registration for backing such a
We say a lot of cuss words. And...
I do say a lot of cuss words.
Yeah, we say a lot of...
Like darns and beans bozzle.
Thanks.
Yeah, we definitely need a better game.
Yeah. Something more to appeal to like an anime thing.
Can we play
Oh, like when Honey Pop 2 comes... Wait a minute.
Yeah, Honey Pop 2, definitely. They should not have released a trailer for that already, though. They didn't really have anything to show.
It was a teaser trailer. They were showing you that they had kind of an idea for, like, there's some new characters. I mean, yeah, the hope is that there won't be a lot of time. Heather has played that game into the ground.
Yeah, I have.
I fully support. If you want to take a night and stream and go through that yourself,
How to Have a Boyfriend?
I will sit through as you click through it.
Oh.
Now, Heather got all of the endings, and then she got the secret ending, which you get from dating all of the pigeons.
No, let me explain it, because I'm the one who did it. There's like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 boyfriends then. There's a good ending, a bad ending, and like a super good ending. You know, kind of like the end of Wayne's World. So I had to get all of those. So it was like 21 playthroughs.
You had to get good, bad, and super good with
Yeah.
all...
I don't remember how many Had a Full Boyfriends there are, but I had to do that, and then I got the super secret ending, but you can tell about the super secret
Did you
ending.
ever finish Katawa Shoujo?
I never finished Katawa Shoujo.
Yes, Bob, are you familiar with the secret ending for Had a Full Boyfriend?
I feel like speedrunning a visual novel wouldn't be any fun because there's a lot of reading.
Okay. So, Had a Full Boyfriend, you're dating pigeons because the pigeon race has taken over the Earth, is it?
Yeah, they're like human-sized birds. And you're like one of the last people left on the planet.
Well, the last humans.
Yeah.
And so, like, the bad ending is usually you getting killed because you're at this pigeon school to, like, prove that humans and pigeon kind can get along. And so if you fall in love, you know, that'll prove that, like, oh yeah, we can coexist as a race. So, the secret ending is after you've gotten, like, all of the other endings. Then the game starts off, and one of the pigeons finds your dismembered body in a box on the track field.
Why are you telling them that? Telling people? I mean, it's kind of a spoiler.
It's not a new game.
That's true. I don't remember exactly what happened. I would have to go back through it.
Yeah, well, the secret ending is all you, or like playing the different pigeons, trying to solve the mystery of who murdered you.
That's true. Now you've ruined it. Nobody's gonna watch us stream that. We're gonna do this.
That's about the journey.
Oh, I have Magic tomorrow. Do you want to stream it on like Monday? We'll do it on Monday.
I mean, I don't really want to stream it at all, but you know.
Well, I could play it and you could make the choices.
Yeah. You would think that a game that was already that weird would not go even weirder.
It was very
Did you ever
disturbing.
finish Katawa Shoujo?
You've already asked me that
I
like
forgot.
5 seconds ago. No, I've gotten through like 2 endings on it. That is a very long game. Very good though. I need to play more visual novels.
Now, if we're still doing this in October,
Oh,
we should go through Doki Doki.
No, that's never happening again. We should play.
Every day, I imagine a future where...
Oh, you forgot the tune.
I was trying to sing it wrong to make it sound weird.
Oh, we should play. We could play the one about the Shinsengumi vampires.
Be careful.
Oh,
You love the Shinsengumi.
I do.
Yeah, it's the
So that game was-
Shinsengumi, and they are vampires. And Yandere Simulator is not a visual novel though. And I like to watch Markiplier play it. Does he still play that? Is it out?
I'm not sure.
I know they.
I don't know if it ever finished its thing.
I just really like.
We
visual
should do a
novels.
stream of the game I've put the most time into recently.
Yeah.
Factorio.
That sounds boring.
Yes, that's that.
We should do a stream of the game that I've put the most time into ever.
Atari porn games.
What?
I'm listening.
Oh.
Yeah, the Atari. So like one of the reasons why Nintendo had the Nintendo seal of quality is like those cartridge-based games.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What is happening? It's like this guy's not taking damage anymore.
Oh my god, there's a hatful boyfriend for my mobile device.
I think I told you that.
Oh, it's $5 though.
I'll save up your Google opinion rewards.
But I have everything. Oh, you've already added it to your family library.
Oh, that's right. I did buy that for you.
You bought it for me? Oh my god! I love you!
But you shouldn't play it on your phone.
Why?
Because if you're going to stream it...
Well, yeah, but I like to stream with you and you don't want to play with me.
No, I'll play it with you.
Can you believe he bought it for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, you see, the Atari cartridges, there was a certain level of, like...
Go away,
You
puppy.
could just
Go.
decompile them and, like, people would build devices to dump the ROMs off of them. And, like, some of the prominent... There's some prominent, like, game designers from back then who their first games were built because they were like, this Atari thing fascinates me. I'm going to dump all of it onto like 5.5-inch floppies and peel the code apart so I can figure out how to program it and then make my own games.
And they made porn games?
And people made porn games.
Of course they did. I bet they looked amazing.
You know, I thought it was 5 1/4. Like in my head, I pictured the number 5.25, and I said 5.5.
Why are you barking at the cat?
Back when floppies really were floppy.
Stop licking me. Everybody keeps
Thanks.
licking my damn hands. Oh man, had a full boyfriend. Now we'll eliminate Tiamat.
I guess I will have to take up that job. I've defeated the Tiamat Eliminator.
You've also defeated the Immortal.
It's a portal.
Oh my god, we don't have to talk to any more gold bitches?
I don't know. It's possible all three of them are going to be like there. Like, hey,
Hey, here's
what's up?
a Jabberwocky. You're the Eliminator. Whoa, this looks
Tiamat
different.
Eliminator.
What is this shit? It looks different than, like, the rest of the place. No, do
That's
not
because
lick me.
we're at Jesus' house.
We're Jesus' house?
Or maybe...
Orphan's house?
Yeah, I mean, check it out. He's got sick floating armchairs.
Go sit in one.
I probably can't.
Go do it. It's important to me.
I understand it's important to you, but this was not in Nomura's vision. I'm sorry. Or I'm not sure who directed this one. I know Nomura was like the character designer.
Ooh, what's out the windows?
And it's entirely... The character designs for this came from... He was inspired by a fashion show. Which is why Lightning did some modeling for Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. Those are very different.
Might actually be at the end. Bob, you are correct. I might be. I really do like these sweet armchairs, though. They actually kind of look comfortable.
They do. I really want to sit in one. And I bet it kind of, like, bounces a little bit, so it's like you're...
They could. They could also be, like, really, like, stiff as a board.
Oh.
Like, it depends on how much of that is cushion, because it doesn't look like a lot of it is, like, support.
This is
it's
really
just, like,
important.
magic floating.
Super important.
Yeah, I know. Got a vial of ethersol. Let's take some ethersol. Do some drugs for fun.
Oh, there's an exclamation point. Do we get a cutscene or an immediate fight?
Bartandalus. It's like, what up? I'm still a dick.
Yeah, and I have a mission for you that is vaguely defined.
Let's do this.
We do need, yeah, especially if we can move them around, too.
What are you talking about?
That was the
I don't understand what you just said at all, Bob. Nomura has nothing but attention to detail.
It's just the
He
details.
has the most busy designs ever. Did you not see that they added zippers to Aeris's jacket in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer?
I mean, you told me that they did, and you paused the video to show me.
Yes. It's got like zippers here now. Okay, you didn't say depth.
Just detail. Alright, let's talk about friendship or something. Come on. I have
Actually, I can't even agree with that. The dude, Nomura's the director of the Kingdom Hearts games. You want to talk about depth? How about lore so deep that you're like, wait, no, seriously.
He tried.
Kingdom Hearts 3 has a key plot demographic that relates to the freaking mobile gacha game.
Ow!
To a character you don't meet until level 400.
Stop it! I'm gonna punch your nose. Ow! No bites. Sorry, one of the things with training dogs is if they bite you, you're supposed to yelp like a puppy.
Just like in Erba.
Erba. An Airbnb.
Just like an Erba. And Fang's like, it's pronounced Erba. What is wrong with you?
Your accent is dumb. And everyone's like, really? I thought that was kind of just the accent from your
Like, my name is Fang. She's like, yeah, Fang.
No, she just has a speech impediment.
Speedy. She might be boned.
Sarah and Dodge! Or Dodge?
Dodge.
Owl!
Dreams, meanwhile.
For the love of God.
I brought
They
you
had
here.
so little story, like...
None of this makes, like, what are they doing here?
This
what
is on the
fuck
Xbox.
is this? What is going on? I don't understand.
Bob called it. Friendship is tragic.
I mean, you may be wondering why I've called you all here. I'm wondering that myself. I'm wondering that myself, he says.
It isn't real. It's just foul sea smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
How
they
does-
don't work wonders. They play tricks.
See? Earlier on, you said maybe Saz. Maybe Saz was the only character you can like, and I will remind you, he has a chocobo living in his afro.
At last, my errant Lassie.
That guy could shoot at least one child, and I'd be okay with it. Especially if it's Hope.
Beasts. Cocoon wars with pulse.
Oh, jeez.
There can be no end to such conflict. But Cocoon's end is imminent and inevitable. Will you not at least slay Orphan and make it quick, as an act of mercy?
I thought he wanted us to
Mercy?
do it.
You mean murder?
Yeah, he's
Wait, he
asking
wanted
us
us
to
to
slay
Won't die.
Orphan
To slay the whole cocoon.
to make Cocoon kill, or so that Orphan can,
We
or
came
we
for
can
you.
kill.
Or orphan. Kill orphan cocoon.
It's like, how many times have you fought me?
Willful
Oh,
insolence.
twice actually.
Disappointing.
How big are your shoulders gonna be this time, dude?
You prolong Cocoon's suffering. And to what end? Refusing me but condemns another to face your focus tomorrow. If you truly seek salvation, you will obey.
Is he gonna be an owl now? Oh nope, it's this guy again. He's kind of.
Now he's got like wings on the side of his face.
Yeah, he's gotten more interesting.
I like at least that they did do one thing different.
Oh, do the Libras.
Do I really have to do Libra on this guy?
You
We
do.
fought him.
Yeah, but now he has wings.
got 2 wings. He's not even cool enough to have 1
Why
wing.
am I not playing? It's my turn.
Sure.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
No, take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's not hitting us for too much yet. I kind of want to do this.
Go for it. Well, check the Libra first.
Oh,
Alright, he's not immune to some of the stuff.
he's halved on everything.
Yeah,
That looked like it hurt a lot, but it actually didn't hurt that much.
Turn the tide.
He's not immune to sabotage.
yeah, so go back to sabotaging him because he's not immune
I am
to imperil, which is the important part.
Fulfill your focus and gain eternal.
You gotta read the chat, baby.
Come on, then.
Because Red Bull gives you wings.
Something gave
Yep.
him like I think it was an owl actually.
From your fate and your soul too shall burn
Oh, it's gonna.
bright in death.
Oh my god, I did this before. I think. Yeah. It's actually not doing that much damage though.
You can do it.
Oh my gosh.
If we're very lucky, it's because it'll be a super quick fight.
Look at that HP bar before you make that statement.
Well, if Anil would focus
On what?
on healing you.
She is.
Dude, it's going down as fast as it did for the Sanctum Templars.
Okay, can we launch him? That's true.
No, he's stuck on the ground, I think.
But we can launch ourselves. Ooh.
Thanks.
Can you please heal a little faster, guys? I have him... I don't want to switch to combat clinic right now. Yeah, I also think that it looked a lot more... Like, it looked like it should have blew us apart.
Yeah, he's like literally using Ultima and doing like no damage.
Well, we really need to not be so cocky, Brian. Oh my god, his face! It's different! Holy shit! See, that's why we don't talk like that, Brian. That's why we don't say shit like that.
It's not even the first time I've seen him do like Thanatosian whatever.
You can do it.
Yeah, I know, but now I have to go to combat clinic because that was so, like, freaking scary.
Thanks.
They did Ultima again, which did, I will note, 195 damage to one of our characters. Probably Snow, but like didn't cross 1,000 with anybody else either. Oh, Bob. Exciting thing as far as keto goes. That was a giant, right?
Yeah, giant.
So giant, at least the one in our area, so it's always possible it's like a pilot program thing. But they've got Rebel ice cream now. At least they do at the one in Camp Hill, which is like one of the fancy ones that has like the whole Nature's Value aisle. So if you... Yeah, Rebel ice cream.
Yes.
And like 7 different flavors.
It was so good. It's $6 a pint, but it is so worth it. It was only 16 grams of carbs.
Heather tells me it's really good. I wouldn't know because she forgot it at her work.
Yeah, I left it in their freezer. I'm sorry.
I knew you were going to when you were like, hey, I bought a thing that's frozen
Well, you
for
should've-
you. I was like, okay.
You
You're like, I
could've-
thought you'd be really excited. I'm like, I am, but you're not going to bring it home today.
You could have reminded me. If you...
I have not yet. I've looked around for it.
I saw it at Giant, but it looks like it has more carbs than I would expect. It was like, I thought it was like 17 grams, but to be fair, I didn't look for dietary fiber on it. So it didn't look that carb smart to me. Our Giant had vanilla and peanut butter.
Let's wrap this up.
I need to pay attention. But yeah, look up the nutrition facts for it.
Fulfill your focus and gain eternal life.
Much appreciated.
Your path is made
Oh, I need to do...
suffer your reward.
Okay, I can take Ultima, I think. need her to sabotage him a bit. And give me back my faith and bravery. No, she's not doing anything anymore.
Thank you.
404 ice cream not found.
So, cup of the chocolate is 10 grams. That's not too bad, but who only eats 1 cup of ice cream? Obviously, if I could only eat 1 cup of ice cream, I would definitely not be the size I am today.
Can you show me nutrition facts?
Guys, I really do appreciate you watching us. This is the, hopefully the final battle, I think. But you never know. There's no way that I can get up to go let those dogs out right now. They're barking. No, I don't even know what orphan is. I don't even know what you're talking about, Parcandalus.
Much appreciated.
Alright. Yeah, I think I need to
Bob,
keep...
those numbers are just not matching up with Briar's website. Saying here, total carbohydrates 12 grams, with sugar alcohols of 5, so that'd be 7 grams for a half cup. Less than 1 gram of dietary fiber, 3 grams of sugars.
I mean, it's not too bad.
No, it's not.
It's not 4 grams. Which is what Light and Rumble has.
I think I am.
We can win this.
I'm sure that is a absolutely hilariously small image to flash to the camera. But yeah, this one.
I mean, to be fair, ice cream is just a treat anyway, so you really shouldn't be, like, working it into your daily, you know, nutritional allowances. Oh, he's not, has the thing anymore. Wait till she casts those things on him. No.
The funny thing is you're going to kill him. This is not the final fight, you know?
No, it's not. It's something...
He's got at least 2 more forms if he's the final boss. But it's possible we might be about to fight God after we fight him.
God is orphan?
Oh no, it'd be like the end of Final Fantasy X. You fight Jacked as Sin, but then once you fight Jacked as Sin, you fight Yu Yevon.
Oh.
And Yu Yevon is like God in that game. My guess is we're going to fight Sarah and Dodge blended into one character.
One crystal character. They really just stand there and do nothing. Alright, I gotta go let Speedy out because she's being loud. Look at how awesome I am! I got that in 1 try!
Bob, if we didn't count, like, it takes a significant amount of effort to lose the fight with Sephiroth's third form. You said the Yu Yevon fight doesn't count, you can't lose it.
No, I'm saying what's... That's what he wanted us to do?
It's done.
He wanted to die?
I don't know.
All right.
You know, I said back in some episode we were going to fight the future Space Pope. I didn't think it would take that long to kill him. I think you can. It's very difficult, but you have to, like... I think it's something where it's like, if you don't use the Omni Slash on him and just, like, continue to use ridiculous items, he will eventually kill you. But I can't even say that I'm guaranteed on that one. This dude looks like the villain from Reboot now. Oh, does it? I will be honest, I never actually tried to force it.
There's a lot going on. We're getting like all the exposition now.
Nicely. No,
What is a Daisley?
not anymore.
Okay. That is actually pretty cool looking.
It is weird as hell.
It's very weird. But, you know, we did play Persona 5, and there was a lot of really weird bosses in that.
Yeah, it's definitely right up there with Persona 5.
For sure.
Behind all this. Take down.
Oh, he's a sword.
He's a very large sword.
Maybe it's a scripted death.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, what the hell?
The madness ends here.
Alright, I'm gonna go let the dogs out or something. No, let's talk to dogs.
You can do it.
I'll be honest, I had a friend who claimed that you could, like, defend long enough that he would eventually kill you. But I never...
Take down the enemy.
That's one of those I should have researched it before parroting it back, because I only ever played the game as, not only ever played the game. When I first played the game, I played it on PC. Like, the Eidos port way forever ago.
I'm the one you want.
I had a friend who insisted they had a cutscene. I was like, okay, I believe you that there's a way to die, but there's no way it has a cutscene, because the Eidos port was long enough ago that all of the videos, like all of the cutscenes for the game, were just stored in a, I think they're just stored in a file called like video, or FMV or something like that.
The madness ends here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so it looks like there's multiple things I can target, but there are not. If you're talking about the PS1 discs, well, I was saying I don't remember what the file, what the folder name was. The folder was either like video or FMVs or something, but I think you're right that they're like .mпgs. But you have the Eidos port, or do you have the PlayStation 1 discs? Yeah, I get that. Stick it in your computer. I think there's literally just a folder on the Eidos disk that's like called videos or FMV. I have misplaced my original copy of Final Fantasy VII Eidos, but I do have the Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 1. Maybe? I'll find out how Merciless Judgment went.
Did you leave it yet, Brian?
Yeah.
Is it weak to anything?
No. And all types of damage. Well, not the elements, but the, like, magic or physical are both halved. So there was a white orb shooting at me before, so that one's now black, so there must be a...
the music is kind of cool.
Oh, I believe it. We are talking about a PC release from, what, 1997?
Defeat is not an option. Oh, yeah?
Sounds like she died.
Did sound like she actually died, which...
Pretty scary. Lightning, you
goes
should've killed
counter to
yourself
what I...
first. She didn't make it.
I noticed.
Move on instinct.
I feel like the dude just slapped me.
She did.
Oh, yeah. Get yourself a 3D accelerator card.
Oh, I was gonna read it out loud to you. Final Fantasy VII supports the following 3D accelerators: 3DFX Voodoo, 3DFX Voodoo 2, 3DFX Voodoo Rush. Wow.
That is amusing that they, like...
The latest Rush drivers should be available by the time you read this.
That sentence is my favorite thing in that whole block.
Really? I was gonna skip it.
No, latest Rush driver should be available by the time you read this. That means they printed that on the box. Like, hey, by the time this actually, like, hits shelves, the driver should be out, so you'll be fine.
Oh, and also 3D Labs Premedia 2, ATI Rage Pro, Intel i740 Power VR Extreme. I think he forgot to put commas in there, so I wasn't sure what those were.
No, I think that's all one thing.
So he typed it all out for us. That's all one thing. The 3D Labs Premedia 2 ATI Rage Pro Intel i740 Power VR Extreme is one.
Hey man, it was the 90s.
That is a quite a title for a 3D. What is this? A 3D? Is this hardware or software?
Yeah, it was a 3D accelerator card. It was not that long before those things were. It's like you had to have a separate card for 3D, and it was not that long before those things were like. Okay, he's saying there is some separation.
Oh, Power VR Extreme is separate.
Yep, and the ATI Rage Pro. But it's not that long before those were like integrated into your graphics card.
They just, at the time, computer games didn't actually like have, like, they weren't all 3D like they are now.
Yeah.
Do we even call it 3D graphics? Like, is it... is this a 3D game?
You can do it.
Yeah, man, of course.
It's extreme. Power Rage.
Thanks.
Okay, so those are 3 different 3D accelerators. I mean...
Yeah, even when they seem 2D, half the time they're 3D.
Yeah.
I mean, we made a 2D game, but all it meant was that it was a 3D game with the camera fixed on the Z-plane.
That's true.
Space bubbles.
We should stream that, our one level of space bubbles. Or provolone.
That is, again, I mentioned I have plans for, like, if I had a larger audience at any one point in time, and one of them is to stream games that we made.
Oh man. Can my computer handle VR?
No.
Can yours?
Yes.
Oh my god! Can you believe this guy? This is so funny. So my employer has a program. Well, they lend us money to buy our own computers, which is weird, and it doesn't really make sense. But you know, whatever. They loan it, and it comes out of your paycheck. And I got this money for it because you can buy, like, you know, you just tell them what you're buying, and then they're like, okay with it. Here's your money. And I sent them a list, and apparently Brian put an extra graphics card on my fucking list.
I did not.
He put a graphics card on there.
No.
For
I
his
spent
computer.
my tax refund buying myself a 1080 Ti.
Okay,
Or
so
not 1080 Ti, just a 1070 Ti.
he couldn't deal with the idea of me having a better graphics card than him.
I bought that before you had a computer. It meant that we could build you a computer because I was like, here, you can have my old graphics card.
Yeah, I got his old graphics card. My computer's still cuter than yours.
Don't give up.
Yes, it is. It's also way more portable in a way that I'm envious of.
What is ELEOLE? What is that word? Hello?
Graphics creation pipeline tends to be easier. I'm surprised you chose 3D. For 2D, that is. It'll... So, what we did...
You need to...
So, the way the
synergizing.
Unity
Brian,
tool...
you
Huh?
have to synergize.
I'm not synergizing right now. I'm trying to heal the hell out of myself.
Anyway. Oh, Elo. But go ahead, talk about your 2D versus 3D choice there.
Oh. Well, the reason we did do 2D, like, pixel graphics, but like I said, it's just the way the Unity engine chooses to do some of those things. And, like, when you were doing 2D on Unity, it's like it's very similar to doing 3D, except like I said, like it's like you fix the camera on the Z plane, so it's just pointing down, and then basically the shapes that we made, then we would apply a skin to them, but it's just like a big circle.
Oh my god, did he cure himself?
No, he's
Oh.
still pretty beat up.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong HP bar. Oh, all those debuffs are gone.
Yeah, I know. I was casting Asuna for a while.
Okay. That's right, that's a medic skill.
Alright, let's go after him again. That seems like I should be concerned about that.
Why did that happen?
Oh, maybe that was... He used a skill called Progenitorial Wrath, and I was like, I should be concerned, because I don't know what that did.
It just killed Vanille. That's all.
Thanks.
Sonic says, if you're bored, punch, shoot, or stab an orphan. What is he gonna do? Tell his parents?
Yeah, but which Sonic said that? Is that like some Jaleel White Sonic? Are we good? Or is that like scary director agrees to fix the movie Sonic?
think it's that bad.
No, I think he was fine. Like, okay, I don't think he was fine. It actually looks pretty terrible. The important part is that the movie's going to be bad no matter what they do.
Yeah.
He killed Vanille again. Apparently, progenitorial wrath just means fuck Vanille.
It just means kill Vanille. It was a bad Sonic cartoon Sonic.
Hey, Jaleel White Sonic is fine.
Follow my lead.
I mean, yeah, I get it's not that Saturday morning cartoon Sonic that everybody's obsessed with.
You can do it.
Thanks.
Don't give up. Hey,
This battle is ours.
thanks.
Come on, then.
You can do it.
Thanks. Move on instinct.
Don't give up.
I love the white half of Orphan doing like this.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Sorry. Oh, and then like.
Yeah, just like rubbing that ball thing.
I think that's her baby. It's like her baby ball thing. I don't know.
Maybe that's Orphan.
That's Orphan. When they die, that's Orphan.
Follow my lead.
It doesn't. The white half of Orphan does not look particularly feminine, but I believe that it spoke with a feminine voice. So I'm going to assume.
I think there's some argument that there's some curvature there that seems to imply female. Like there's the
It has a
face
beard,
is
though.
very.
Thanks.
No, it has like a gold thing around her face. I don't think that it's a beard.
Okay.
Bob says it's a robot and it's without sex.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Bob. I mean, if it's a robot, we're talking like in the same category as the Pope. This is future space science robot, fantasy robot.
Space.
It could have gender.
Let's go.
Yeah, this fight is definitely feels like what I described earlier with the you're trying to make a D&D boss or fight last longer.
I mean, you've been right about that for 40 hours without saying it.
That's true. It probably does not have sex. Or it is science fiction space Pope fantasy. It could have lots of sex.
I was gonna say, it is tenderly caressing itself. I'm perpetually amused when it uses the one ability where it's just like, what about fuck that Kiwi girl?
It really is. It is really just this fuck Vanille ability. It certainly is attacking us. That
Because
is.
it attacks, it's got wings, it's got a spinning rotary part.
You can do it.
Yeah, I think it is very slowly. Well, not that slowly. So I've got
There's nothing we can do about that. You know?
You can do it! Don't give up!
Oh my god, it's so hot in this room. I hate it.
Move on
You can do
instinct.
If anybody knows exactly why we are fighting this boss, I would really like it if they could explain it to me, because I do not understand this game at all, and I have played like 75
I was gonna
hours.
say, I mean, you've only been here the entire time.
I know! What the fuck is this game? Like, he wants us to defeat Orphan and then turn into Ragnarok, right? That's what his goal is?
I think it might be.
Because he doesn't like the planet? I have no idea. Oh, Vile Exploitation. Has he done that one before?
I don't think so.
Thanks.
Oh, there's a white and a black orb. I just noticed that.
Yeah. We did the progenitorial wrath and didn't kill Neil this time.
Yeah, he did
Or
some
anybody.
damage to her. I think she just had more HP than normal.
Don't give up!
Oh, now he's stealing life from us.
Rock Strike. That one doesn't feel like it fits with the rest of the attack names. Oh no, are you doing that, or we're doing that one? Okay.
Don't give up! You can do it!
Kaiserate. Rai.
You
No.
bastard.
No!
Like that.
No. I'm not doing this. It's 11 and I have to work tomorrow.
Is it 11?
Yes.
I think it's 12:06 p.m.
Well, that means I'm late for work, so I'm really sorry about this.
It's fair. It's fair. I hate it, but it's 11. It's about the time we normally stop, and I can do some maybe some grinding and some downtime during the next week. See if I
didn't
hit
even get
retry, does it put us straight back into this, or do we have to kill Bartandalos all over again?
Let's see.
Oh, it puts us straight back into this.
Well, you're not gonna be able to save.
Probably not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to grind some before we try this again. Like, focus on getting the HP all the way up. Whatever you need to do to get that HP. Right through the roof.
Yep. Because, like, even if I went straight to the end, it's like, even if we, like, succeeded now, that would be another, like, hour.
Oh, God. I'm, like, really disappointed. It has taken us, like, 4 weeks to get through the last chapter.
I am not surprised.
Oh,
So
thank
wait-
you.
wait.
I appreciate it, D-Lit, for letting us know. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So what do you think? Next week, I name the episode. I'm going to stab an orphan in the face.
Oh, there's one more over there.
I see it.
Do you get another attack bar if you get them full?
No, there will literally be a crystal in the middle of things. It's like, hey, it's full. There's another strength somewhere on here.
What is he gonna do? I can't do this. We're not gonna have enough to stream next week. We're just gonna go through the battle like that. I can't snap my fingers. They don't do the snap thing. But
Well, we can go straight
We'll
into.
just go- yeah, but then we have to change tags and everything.
Yeah, you just take the.
I'm just gonna.
Well, the tags don't actually have to probably be changed because they'll be very similar, but the. Where is
We can start another game, but we'd have to change the title of our stream and the tag so that people know what we're playing.
Well, like I said, we don't have to change the tags, but we will have to change the title of the screen.
Yeah,
There it is.
We'll play Hatoful Boyfriend next week.
Why? We've got Final Fantasy 13 too.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's sign off for the night.
Well, let me fill her thing.
Everybody wants to see you do this. This is important.
Hey man, this is what people come to the stream for.
That and rubbing ooze all over your sword.
That's right. Feeding it bestial somethings until I've got a ×3 so I can then jump it all the way up.
Ah, right.
Alright, let's see, what does this happen?
Yep.
Yep, he dies, and then we're fighting this thing.
And then we leave, because it's time to go.
I'm actually trying to pause, and it's taking a moment to show us the glory of this thing.
It is actually a lot smaller than you would expect for a final boss. This is some high-quality menuing.
Indeed.
Well, you are a JRPG fan, so...
Alright, Bob, good night.
Good night, everyone else.
Good night to other people as well.
We do appreciate you watching us.
You know, we might do random streams of other things, but we're pretty much stuck on Final Fantasy 13 on Thursdays for quite some time. After all, I bought all 3 of them.